Yes, playoffs.
District playoffs have started. People in Manheim have been looking forward. They've circled this day because for the last 3 weeks they've had mercy rule games, shutouts, and of course that's going to all change now, right? This is your spotlight game. You're going to be going to Central. Garden Spot, it's like an LL matchup here.
Yeah.
Garden Spot's coming to town. Why did you pick the Garden Spot Central matchup? A 2 versus 15, correct?
Yeah. Well, it's one of 2 matchups in the AAA bracket that features a pair of LL League teams going at it. For me, there are a couple reasons. A, I wanted to get a look at Central again. It's been a little bit since I've seen them. B, it's the LL League matchup. It's a rematch of last year's first round game with Garden Spot. Central always gets a large following, and let's face it, people, we're looking for page views on Lancaster Online, so that's an easy way to draw a crowd. They have a large following. And they're kind of like the Yankees of the LL League. Some people will follow the blog to cheer them on. Others will follow the blog to hate on them.
Yeah.
Whichever, it's all good for me. I get page views.
You're like Howard Stern. You tune in either
exactly,
way.
Exactly. And the other reason, of course, is Central has that now infamous 8-foot sub in the press box.
I was waiting for you to bring it up.
I am there.
Right, that's why we got in this business. It was for the free food.
No, but this should be an interesting matchup. As I mentioned, rematch of last year's first round game. Manheim Central won that one 35-7. Garden Spot went into that game 10-0, and Central had a couple losses on its record. Now it's kind of flip-flop. Manheim comes into this one 10-0. They just roared through their regular season schedule. Garden Spot could not defend their Section 3 title. They got knocked off by Anvil-Cleona in the middle of the year, they got knocked off by Donegal first in the middle of the year, then Anvil-Cleona in a stunning upset a couple weeks later. But they've rebounded since then. They have one of the league's best offenses and defenses. They're number 4 in offense, number 5 in defense. Central, on the other hand, is number 1 in offense, number 1 in defense, number 1 in scoring, number 1 in points allowed. They're one of 4 teams in the state that scored more than 500 points this year.
Wow.
Just very impressive on both sides of the ball. I'm definitely thinking they're going to win this game. They're just on a roll. I'll be interested to see what Garden Spot can do to try to slow them down on offense, and how they're going to be able to dent that defense. If they can do it, maybe they can hang for a little bit. But Central's my favorite to certainly win this week, and then we'll see what they get in the quarterfinals.